It's story time Saturday. Story time Saturday. Hey. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Cajun Morshane. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out. Today I have my girl Elisa.
Hey.
And my girl Kennedy.
Hey.
And we're telling our story time of many. Just one, about the time we were on the retreat that would turn into a fight meet. Okay? So get ready.
Scratch that out. Scratch it out, please. Tight.
No, for real, y'all. We was at a retreat. And it wasn't given very much. It was given very much. Who saw what? Who did what? Yeah.
About to leave, yeah. About
to throw hands. I don't care. I'm champ, so what? Say nah.
Yeah.
Say nah. But yeah, let's get into the story time. Alright, so let's set the tone, y'all. This is our 12th grade year of high school. And we go to a ghetto school. No shade. School's ghetto. We're going on a seniors retreat. They try to say no phone. Just for one night only. And yeah, so that's the scene, y'all. So it was sometime in the beginning of the new year, like 2019, beginning of the year, because it was still cold.
Yes.
We had on coats and stuff like that, and we was going to like.
And it snowed.
Yeah, I think it snowed. Yeah, because it was snow on the campus. We went to like a campus and we were staying there for the night. But it had snow. Yeah, it was snow outside. Y'all, we get to the school and we got our overnight bags. They checking through our overnight bags, everything. Just keep that in mind.
Making sure, nobody got no nothing.
Literally, like, they checked through everything. Anyway, we were sitting in the school building after, like, we got checked in, whatever, like that. I guess everybody had a grace period of, like, to 10 o'clock, even though we supposed to be at school at probably, like, 8:30.
Yeah. We
didn't, like, start to get ready to leave until, like, 10. And, everybody be late to school anyway, so we all just in the cafeteria. We all just chilling, talking, having our last little moments on our phones because
they was going to take it as soon as we got to whatever place we were supposed to go.
Yep. So I remember we loaded the bus and then we was out. As soon as we got there, y'all, like, we was in, like, this conference room, and off the break, they gave us, like, Ziploc bags and made us put our phones in and write our names on the Ziploc bags. And they put them in a bin. Y'all, I was hurt. I couldn't talk to my boyfriend for a whole day. What? I was hurt. So it was like this whole little workshop thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember what we was talking about. But
I think it was like they was trying to give us, it was like a workshop with like next step, like after we graduate or some stuff like that. Because the teachers and stuff, they always was trying to bring in that next step stuff.
Yeah.
After high school. Because
I don't really remember what we were talking about, but it was long. It was like for hours.
Yeah, it was like the whole
day for real. Day.
I'm sorry.
And then it was like, probably like 3:30 when we got out of that. Mind y'all, we was there from like 11 to 3. We was doing that. Then they gave us like some little downtime. Is that when they gave us our phones back?
I think they gave us our phones before because we got to have our phones kind of not really in our room.
No, we had to stay out there.
Yeah, we had to stay in the room. In the room. The conference room.
Or like the hallway.
Yeah. So it was like a little bit of time. Like, it was like an hour. It wasn't even like.
I didn't keep mine for the whole hour. I gave it back.
No, for like, it was we all
Girl,
here.
you kept yours for the whole hour.
Oh.
Because you was on the phone.
With her boyfriend.
With your boyfriend. So you was on the phone. You had yours. But we was all together, so it was no
your boyfriend was there. Your friends was there. You didn't have
Don't
to.
call him that.
It was your boyfriend at the time.
Mind you guys.
Your boyfriend at the time.
This is about 7 years ago.
And I still want to fight every bitch that knew that nigga was dogging me.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
That's another story time for another day.
Another day.
And we're going to make sure Vivian's here so she can be a part of that one.
Right.
Vivian almost caught the hands too. Love her to death, but
yeah, that's true though, Viv. We was about to be like, whose side you on for real?
Right.
But nah. That was story time for another day, guys. So yeah, we gave our phones back and then we went to our rooms. It was us three in the room, and then there was this girl Sia.
Yeah.
Sia was in the room with us. Sia was like nerdy kind of girl,
like them nerdy type that you like. She's smart and you know she
stay out the way. Like you barely hear her talk. Like
right.
So we like, okay, like we cool. I mean, we would have been really better if we had all of our friends in one room. But you know what I'm saying? We're not too picky.
Yeah, it was four to a room.
Us.
It was 4 to a room. So I guess they was just like us 3 and then her. So
it was cool though. We still had us 3 or whatever. So, yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
What?
Once we got to the room. Was that when Vivian and oh
no.
Yeah. Was that when Vivian and Coco came to the room? And that's when we started.
I don't know.
I think it was.
Oh no, y'all! What it was we was in our room.
No, all that stuff happened. When all that stuff happened, I was in the shower. Or like y'all talking about talking, period.
Just talking, period. I think what happened was everybody was going to see everybody's room.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Everybody was going to see everybody's room. We was in our room. And the girls that, what do we call them? The type girls, I don't know. We just had a back and forth relationship with all these girls. Like, they didn't like us. We didn't like them. Like, sometimes we cordial. Sometimes, we get into it with them.
Fake hood girls.
Yeah, I don't know. They were in the room right next to us. And then I think what we were sitting there getting, just talking. It was just us. We heard them talking through the vents. And they were talking about our friends. So when they came to our room, we like, y'all, they was talking about y'all. Talking about all of us.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how it got started.
How do y'all remember all this?
And then,
I have such fresh mugs.
I
know, sometimes.
Yeah, I remember that. That's what happened. And then that's when we started talking. Because
then
Coco was already hyped about Becky.
And then, because, Becky stayed in that room.
Yeah, she was already hyped about Becky. So as soon as she was like, it was like anything you say to Coco, like, that's going to get her started. Like, she wants breathe wrong. She needs that from Becky. No shit. Yeah. So,
fast forward to I guess our teachers decided, they did so well. Because they said, I forgot, they was like, if y'all do so well at this, like, with the workshop and stuff,
they had a surprise.
We had a surprise, which was a party. And they gave us our phone back, I think.
No,
they didn't.
No, we have our phone back for the party.
They threw us
like a. Was acting food. Right.
They gave us a party and food, and it was supposed to be like They had the lights dimmed, and it was
like a glow in the dark type vibe.
And
and they was playing Gaga. I was in the club like, hey.
And then our teachers, they ain't had no problems.
They just let us do us.
So yeah, they just let us do us.
They knew we was gonna. Knew we was gonna. So
they came to a couple dances.
Yeah.
It was a time and time was had. Like, but during that so-called like surprise party, how I want to say this.
My job, before we get into the party, everybody was already, not everybody, but a lot of people was already acting the fool since we got there.
Right.
They sneaking off in the rooms with their boyfriends doing a do.
Yeah, because, females was on one floor, boys was on another floor. They separated us. So, it was easy to kind of, like, sneak, like, everybody go to this floor. If you cool with if you bucking with your friends, they would leave out the room. Because, they gotta give us a grace period of, like, we can explore around and just see stuff.
Because we were on a college campus, so they thought that was a good idea to give us like a little spill what college kind of felt like, I guess. But what they also messed up was like, yeah, like y'all know how these kids get down. They be like, you know what I'm saying? They go in the bathroom at school, so it's just like, you know how they get down. But we was talking about them in the room. When we found that out, we was like, bro, y'all can't wait one day.
Right, like, y'all can't go a day.
Y'all have sex every day. Y'all can't wait one day.
And we already, and it was crazy, the school, we already get out early on Wednesdays. So
actually just a night. It was a night.
It was literally just a night, not
Just
even a
one
full
night.
24 hours.
Just
And then it was
separate.
like we just got there. Y'all already like, mind y'all, we in bunk beds. It's
Right.
2 bunk beds in a room.
The
Like,
room not that big.
It's not that big, small bathroom.
It's literally just the bathroom, the little desk with the phone, a lamp, 2 bunk beds, and
Right.
like I think a chair.
and then not only that, but the girls who's doing this with their boyfriends, they all was in the same room and they was all ducking off at the same time. So it was
Right.
just like,
It was just like,
I thought they were switching. I thought they were sitting tired.
was they?
I mean,
I plead the fifth.
Was they? I mean, they could. One could have been in the boyfriend room. One could have been in the girl
I don't
room.
know.
We don't
It
know.
was just. They
But
couldn't wait.
either way, they was being nasty.
Doing the nasty.
So yeah, back to the party.
So when the party was going on, to be honest, before the party, my bad. Before the party was going on, no. Maybe you got the
I go fuck you. Cause it's not in the back of my neck. Fuck you.
you know she got the pixie. Shorty, Red, and Melanie decided they wanted to duck off and smoke a little bit, and nobody know. Only people that know was like they close friends, or the people who knew they was leaving. So everybody going to the party, and if they gone, they smoked only like 1 J. I think that's what they did. But when they came back to the party, they kind of was looking high, but like not really. But it was too dark for you to understand or look and stuff. So Milani in the middle of the party was like, "Oh, I need to go."
Who the fuck is Milani?
Melanie, my bad.
I'm like Milani. Hold on.
Melanie, I know. It sounded wrong.
No,
when
but
it
that's
came
a
out.
cute name though.
We went.
I know it sounds familiar. I'm like,
We went. She said she needed to go back to her room, and I was like, I think we can. I had to use the bathroom. My bad. I got stuck. I hate when that happens. I got stuck. So
you just.
I said, I'm right here like, am I glitching?
I got stuck. Sorry. So we went to her room, and I think I used the bathroom in her room, and she kept asking me like, "Hey, do I smell like weed?" I was like, "No, not really." She was like, "Do I smell like weed? Do I look high?" I was like, "No, not really." She was like, "Okay." And when we got to her room, she put on blunt spray, and she sprayed everything. Then we went back to the party, and we was all having a good time. And then once we all went to our rooms, it kind of started like people started speculating. It wasn't no who, but I guess somebody told.
I think that's when they told us like we gotta stay in our room. Like can't nobody
Yeah, like after.
But it was some time before that even happened. Like it was some time that went by. Like it was kind of like everybody knew what was happening. But me personally, like I seen them sneaking out the door. Cause it was hot in the room and it was wintertime, so like they could step outside to get some air.
They cracked the back door.
Yeah, so they were sneaking out and we seen what they were doing, but like at the same time, I was in the party. Like I'm really in the party.
And then then
after the party, nobody cared. Like everybody was just minding their business. Well, at least us, we was just minding our business. And then after the party was over, cause it didn't even last that long. After the party was over, we ended up like wandering. Like we was literally,
they gave us free time.
Wandering around the campus. Like it was like a little lounge room that had pool tables and some more stuff. We was in there.
You remember you went to the vending machine and get you some snacks?
Yeah, they had vending machines.
I remember because the doors wasn't opening.
We got locked. Yeah, we got locked out of the dorm joint and stuff. And then we was running into the maintenance people and stuff like that. And then when we got back to the dorms, that's when we heard all the speculation.
Yeah, all the speculation and confusion. Because
and they was just like, somebody snitched. We like snitched about what?
Because really nobody
I think
knew.
that was after the fact, because when we went to the vending machine and stuff, because I was in the shower when I found out about
them getting sent home.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was weird because they were like, because it was a bunch of speculation and stuff. once everybody got back to like their actual room, because they fake gave us a curfew. Like, we was gonna follow that curfew.
Yeah, they did give us a curfew.
So it was time for us to head back to our rooms, and then everybody, I guess that's when it was like, everybody needs to go back to their rooms, and we will come and search your rooms. And we like, what the world is going on?
They searched our room.
Not really searched our room, but they asked us to, they kind of, not really, I want to say search our room, but they told us just to go to our rooms. Oh. And then they was like, everybody thought like maybe
like you had to be in your room,
and they had to
see
you. Check. You had to do a check to make sure everybody was.
But I don't think they had to be. I think you just had to be in a room, because at that time, wasn't everybody in our room?
Yeah.
Because we was on the phone. Because that's when I was on the phone and I was talking to
the your ex.
Oh, I say, did he get a name?
No.
Okay.
Your ex.
Yeah. And then that's when everybody was like, what happened? We
were just all trying to figure out what happened. And then that's when, once they was like, everybody in a room now, whatever, and they was just trying to, the teachers were regulating stuff. We still were confused on what was going on. So we sitting in the room, we all talking, we trying to figure out what is happening right now. I think Vivian and Coco knew.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were they with us when we went to the,
No.
To the pool room and all that?
No. We were all together. Because the boys were in there with us too. Like, everybody was in there. Because they was the main ones playing pool.
Yeah. But I
think they knew though. And we didn't know.
Yeah, because I think because Shorty and Red got caught first. Then they said...
And this is smoking, guys. They got caught smoking.
They got caught smoking. Like, somebody seen them smoke. Well, they said the janitor seen them smoking. The teacher said... And they got caught. And they went to the boys first. They went to Shorty and Red. And then they told and said she was with them.
They told? I don't know how they found out about her, but I didn't think that they told.
No, I don't think they told. I think that's when somebody snitched and said that she was with them.
Okay.
And then I don't know, it was still like he say she say, like in that moment, like we didn't know who said what actually happened. We just know them three is getting sent home because they got caught smoking. And then it was like they called us all in for a meeting. Was that before or after they left?
After.
This was after they left, or they was already separated from us. Mm-hmm. And the teachers called us in. And it was on our floor, and at the end it was like some type of lounge area. So we all like just stacked up in there listening to what she got to say. She basically was just telling us like, this is unacceptable. We told y'all before we got here, like it won't be none of this stuff, this, that, and the third. And y'all did it anyway. This is disrespectful, this, that, and the third. Y'all couldn't wait one day, all this stuff. So it was like, if we catch anybody else, you're going to get sent home. We're going to call your parents, this, that, and the third. Then she was like, now everybody, like, was we back outside after that? Like, did she tell us we had to go back to our rooms and stay there for the night?
Yeah, I think we was in for the night after that. Like, it wasn't nothing.
But how we got back out?
Out back? What?
Everybody was still out.
I thought we just went to the vending machine. We was in the lounge during the day.
No, but I'm saying, like, because they were saying the manhunt situation, like, how they just snuck out?
Oh, I think so, because they was doing it in the stairwell.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess we got put on lockdown for the rest of the night.
But my thing is, now that I'm thinking about the manhunt situation, it don't make no sense, because who initiated it and how did you tell the other floor about it?
Right.
So,
but we ain't get there yet, so we got put on lockdown, and then we were in the room.
But I think we couldn't leave the floor. But we can be in each other's room.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because that's when Vivian and Coco came and we was just having a conversation. Yeah. Because we all was confused.
Yeah, we did like a debrief after the joke. Like, okay, so what is going on once again? And then I believe that's when one of them was like, well, I heard such and such. One of the girls or the other, you know, who I said before, was saying that one of us did it. And we all was sitting there like, y'all know I didn't do it because we was all together, this, that, and the third. We wasn't even paying attention to them. That's when all that was going on. And we were like, what?
And even...
They always trying to drag us into something.
Right.
And we have nothing to do with this situation.
And even when we had that meeting, like they kind of just they was looking at us like kind of mean mugging us or just looking at us like we had a problem. And I forgot somebody said, "Is there a problem?" I forgot who it was, but they was like,
it probably was, it gives Vivian.
It gives. I think
either Vivian or Coco, either one of them.
They was like, "Is it a problem? Like, what is there an issue?"
Because Coco was like I said, Coco was on Becky's head, so like anything that was said, anything she needed that, so she was waiting for like anything to happen. So it probably was Coco the whole time. Then so I remember we decided to call it a night. And we was getting ready for bed. We got in bed. At this point, y'all, I feel like when we had the meeting with the teachers, like, it was even late. Like, I feel like it was probably like 12 o'clock for real.
Yeah. I think it was like 10, 11. But it was late.
It was late.
We was in the room. We ain't had no phones or nothing, baby. We went to bed.
We was going to sleep. We had
nothing to do.
Nothing to talk about. And it was like, especially because since all this is going on, like, we kept getting locked out the room too because Sia kept putting the extra lock on the door.
I'm so
and
mad.
Kennedy was mad because her key card won't work. She got to change 3 times, and the whole time it was because Shorty had the extra joint and said, "Oh, I didn't think it would affect anything." So
how you so smart but so dumb?
We was scared.
And then half of the time she was just in the room. Like she didn't even go out for her. She didn't go to the party.
Yeah, she was a nerd, y'all. So yeah, then the next day it was like. We woke up, we went to breakfast. Yeah, so the next day we woke up and we got ready. No, before we went to sleep, we was literally like on our way to sleep. We get a knock at the door. And it was, what's it? It was, TT?
Who the fuck is TT?
Come on, the code names.
Becky and the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim. My man.
Becky and Kim.
But technically, Kiki, she had her little door open. They had the door.
Who the fuck is Kiki?
TT.
Who is TT? Yeah.
Who is TT?
Look at the list.
I swear.
That's why you supposed to keep.
No, but I swear I don't remember y'all saying.
No, we
TT.
did say somebody was TT, but.
Oh.
She was. Girl, how you gonna create this?
Girl, I don't have the phone. Wait, who? Oh.
You know, she was their little mini pup, Oh,
yeah.
But mini bulldog. You know, she had their back whenever. But, because she kind of was fake up there. Like, she did something too. But I forgot, it was Kim and Becky.
And they asked us, did we want to play Manhunt? And we was like, no, we're asleep.
No, Kim was like, y'all want to play Manhunt? And Kennedy answered the door. I remember I was on the top bunk facing the door. So I was like, who is it? So she was like, no, we sleep. So then Becky was like, yeah, and do y'all got an issue? Because, like, and Kennedy was like, girl, what?
Yeah, like, girl, what? Nobody's talking about you.
I remember I was asleep. I mean, my eyes was open, but when she said that,
we all kind of looked, was like,
what?
Because she said it.
And I made sure, I don't know if they were asleep, but I was like, did y'all heard that?
We said, I'm up.
And it was weird.
I was like, I'm
up.
But like, my thing is, even if I did have an issue, what would the issue be?
Right.
Like,
and why was so random?
Why did you have an attitude? Why did you say it was so much?
At this point, attitude? I was just ready to go home.
Like, first of all, we done been through all this. Like,
I'm sleeping in this fuck ass bungee.
And it's like every time something like this happens, like every time we can never just have like a field trip or like a event or anything where y'all don't act like y'all have no decorum.
Or
it's always somebody.
But
not saying it was always them, but it was always somebody.
Deep down, I feel like they really didn't like how cool our friend group was. Like, We ain't had no problems with each other. We ain't sneak talk. We never had no issue.
Now with their friend group, they always was falling out. They was always messing with each other boyfriends. It was real messy, and I don't know how, but like in a way, they were competing with our friend group, like, and it was just like y'all do y'all like.
Right. And then what's crazy is that we are all friends to this day. We ain't got no problems with each other. Them, some people.
I don't know nothing about them.
Yeah, and they look burnt out. If you want to be T, if you want to be T, you burnt out, sweetie. Burnt out. Smoke too much weed.
Keep talking, dog. Like she keep talking.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to fight.
Go ahead. I can take this out the video, girl. I got a job. I can't wait. I got a job. I can't use it.
It is what it is.
I'm weak. But yeah, y'all, so shaking the table. We get back on the bus. No, the last like after breakfast we had like a closing ceremony thing kind of vibe, and then they gave us our phone back. I immediately get on the phone with my boyfriend. What? Hey, Pookie, good morning.
It was just like throughout the day, nobody was talking to nobody, but it was just like you could feel like
the tension. Yeah,
nobody
like
was talking, but it was just like you just feel like, oh yeah, like it's
like it was a whole bunch of stares. Like even though in breakfast, like we walking out to our table, they looking like, but it was like nothing was said like from that night, and it was random. So like when we got back with Vivian and Coco, we like Becky talking about something. Did we have an issue? This and the third. I keep telling y'all. Coco was on that. She needed that from Becky. So when we said that, she like, what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna say something to her. So we got our phones. I remember, I don't know why, but I remember we were on live in the bathroom.
I do not remember none of this.
Coco took her pants down. She took her pants down and was twerking for the live, like bent over, twerking for the. I didn't even know what was happening. I didn't know why she did that. I was so confused. I didn't know why she did that, but
when KJ said that, I got big.
I remember that vividly because her butt big.
I don't remember that.
Right.
I mean, it was, but
I don't remember none of that.
I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there like,
whose live was this?
I don't remember if I was on live or if Vivian was on live, but somebody was on live. I don't even think it was none of us. I think it was one of like. I think it was somebody else, like that was an associate type vibe, and that's
we
just.
Was on live with them.
We was just all in the bathroom, and I think she was in the bathroom, and I remember being in the bathroom, but yeah, it was something along those lines like that. But y'all, we get back on the bus
and leave,
and the whole way there, Coco is like, yeah, when we get off this bus, I'm gonna say something like I want to fight. Like, as soon as we get off this bus, it's going down. Like. Yeah, I need that from her.
Like, oh, you want to fight?
So I'm like, why do I feel like I got this on video, but I don't. Maybe I just remember it vividly. I remember standing
how
right
did
there.
We end up being separated? Because we got off the bus and we were down the street, and she.
I was right there.
No, I'm saying after it happened, she ran down the street to us.
Oh. Coco. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Because she said something to them too. Because it was Becky and the other one.
Yeah. We didn't go back in the school?
No, we went straight home. It was a weekend.
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday.
Oh, it was? Yeah. I don't even
remember she was like, y'all, and caught up to us. And she was like, I asked her, did she want to fight or something?
Yeah, I remember she got off the bus. Yeah, she got off the bus. I was standing right there with her because she was like, somebody be with me. And I was right there with her, and she was like, yeah, so you got an issue, do you want to fight? Yeah, they was right there. As soon as we got off the bus, she was like, yeah, so do you want to fight? And she was like, no, I don't have no issue. Becky was like, no, I don't have no issue.
I don't want to fight.
Or whatever. And she was like, all right. And then she walked off, and we just left type time. And that's when I'm like, okay, it's no issue. So... We were wrong. We were wrong. Because Coco was still popping. Like, Coco was still on some, like, nah, I really need that from her. Like, she wasn't trying to hear none of that.
So
like,
they just, like, going back and forth on Instagram about each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think once, like, Coco said something to Becky, like, that got her started. Like, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da. Even though we been knew she was talking trash, she just wasn't, like, out loud about it. So, over time, it was like one of those things where like anything Becky do irritates Coco. Like she breathed like, oh, y'all tell me not to smack this girl. We like, don't do it. We got stuff to lose. We try to graduate.
I don't know. And then after a while, I was just like,
all right, you ain't gonna
you like this too much. Like, bro, pay her. You right, too bothered by Shawty.
I can't even remember what this is about.
I don't.
Other than this situation, I don't know why you're mad at this girl.
Yeah. I didn't understand where it came from. I don't remember where it came from. Like this random.
We tried to figure it out.
We literally tried to sit here and figure it out, but I can't remember where the beef came from. So it was like, I remember I was at Model United Nations, so I wasn't there when they were physically about to fight, but y'all were, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So y'all can talk about.
So they was, I don't know. They had a class together, and she posted something. Becky posted something. Okay. Coco responded. They was going back and forth. Coco said, like, I see you at 12:30. Like, lunchtime. So we like, no, lunch hot. Like, y'all ain't gonna be able to do nothing. As soon as you go over there, boom, teachers. Nothing happened. I'm like, it's hot. We get out of school early. Like, we get out before the last period. Girl, you could wait. So she ended up like, all right, okay. So that day, I kid y'all not, we in the hallway. It's Becky, Vivian, Coco, Melanie, and somebody else, but she don't got a name. So she Becky come up to Vivian like, your friend ready to fight? Like, your friend know we fighting, or your friend still know we fighting? Vivian said, oh yeah, she know.
Put a battery in her back.
She said, oh yeah, we know. All right, okay, cool. I kid y'all now, we get out at like 2:15. 2 o'clock. Vivian and Coco outside already. Oh, girl, I
wasn't there because they used to get out. Y'all used to get out early.
I can't even, can't even get my coat or whatever. So I'm like, y'all need to wait. Like, I'm still in class. I can't just walk out of class. I don't even know how y'all got out. So then they got out. Melanie was outside. The other two girls was there. And the boy was there.
Does the boy have a name?
Red was there. Red was with us. Right. This is the key part. Red was with us. So, because Red was with the other two girls, they was playing those 3 girls.
But at this time, Red and Becky weren't together, right?
No.
Because she was messing with my ex. And that's where she tried to incorporate some drama with me from.
Yeah. So, Red was with Melanie and the other 2 girls, because it was 3 of them, because we didn't know where to go. And she was like, y'all can fight in my alley, like behind my house. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, okay. So all of them get in the car with Red, Melanie, and the other 2 girls get in her car, drive to her house. Me, Viv, Coco, and M. Y'all know the M I'm talking about. That was hanging with us.
Oh, yep. Okay.
The M that was hanging with us.
Mm-hmm.
So she was there too. Don't know why, but she was with us.
Okay, so M was there. Okay.
So we all walked to her alley. All right, okay, cool. We there. So we waiting.
Mind y'all, I'm in class.
Melanie calling her. So Melanie because Melanie didn't like Coco off of a past shit about a man. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it about was like her boyfriend.
Yeah, it was just
best friends with Coco. So she didn't like that.
Yeah, so they wasn't fucking with each other. So she called her because she wanted to see it, because she wasn't really fucking with Coco. So she just wanted to see it.
Like, see what happened. You know.
Yeah. So they calling her, and they like, you come, because we were waiting for a while. So she like, yeah, da, da, da. So then she called her again, and I think she was saying she was like still in the school. They're like, all right, okay. Some time go by again. They like, where you at? Shorty says she at the nail salon getting her nails cut down. So how you do that? Alright, okay. So then now they get mad because they like, what, bro? What you talking about? They calling her. Now she sending them the voicemail, not answering the phone. So Red getting mad. He like, y'all know she a bitch, bro. She not gonna do nothing. Let's go.
Mind y'all, this her ex. Cause
it's cold. Like, it's cold. And he trying to like go smoke. So yeah, so then he said all that. So she not answering the phone. So we like, all right, we leaving. Fuck it. Mind you, Coco done already took off her Apple Watch, head up, like we got our coat and shit, like she
baby took out the style that she had on the trip, you know.
I'm on my field trip so we was away for like days too. I'm texting y'all like, y'all, did they fight?
And
y'all,
so we like,
it was
right, me too. So then it's me, Vivian, Coco, and M. We all walked to the train station. I don't think we waited for you. Did we wait for you?
No. Cause it still was like one. It was still like 2 o'clock.
Yeah. So then we all talking about it because we just can't believe that like she disappeared. Like it wasn't even like she changed her mind. I was like, I don't want to fight no more. She just disappeared. Like didn't answer nobody's phone or nothing. So it was weird. But yeah, that was that. And then there's more to it. But ain't nobody got time for all that. It's 10:30.
Yeah.
We can end it like this. This is what happened. When I got back, but they didn't end up fighting.
They didn't fight.
But when I got back, it was a whole new week. So I felt like Becky didn't. Yeah, Becky didn't want to fight for real. That day that they was supposed to fight was because her whole friend group wasn't there to like
put the battery in her back.
But they got out early too.
Yeah, they get out early too, but they still all weren't there because some of them was with me. Well, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. But they just wasn't there because it was like a Thursday, Friday or something when that happened.
School.
But they
was at school.
But yeah, when we got back and we all were back in school like regular program, I texted in the group chat and I was like, "Yo, Coco, her friends is here. Like everybody back in the school. Like." Because of this situation just happened, be on guard because they gonna put a battery in her back to do something. Some way, somehow, we still don't know how this happened. But one of them seen the messages. And we got to class. Me and her was in the same class. We got to class. She just approached me, Becky, talking about something. Yeah, KG, you said you gonna put a battery in my back?
That don't even sound right, but I digress.
Girl, what? I said, no. I said, your friends is going to put a battery in your back. She's like, yeah, so put a battery in my back then. Put a battery.
Get loud. Calm down.
No, but
where's the same energy?
Everybody okay? I said, yeah, and I said that. I said, but when Coco was trying to fight you, you ain't had none of this energy. You ducked the fight. Now you got all this energy with me. What's up?
And so Coco was trying to come to our class to fight her because she was like, what class y'all in?
Yeah, and we want to tell her what class because I mean we had it down, like we had it, like I wasn't scared of nobody, like nothing, but
she was trying
it was
to
just
the
fact. Yeah, it was the fact that like she wanted to fight you and you trying to fight her friend for what when you wasn't even trying to be on that type of time with her. So what you got going on? And she was like, oh, I'm gonna call this girl, like this other girl that I fought. She's like, oh, don't make me call her. Call her. She got beat up.
She don't even
go here no more, but she got beat up. Like, girl, please, like, call her.
She couldn't, but she barely fought. Like,
but all in reality, I feel like she just started something with me or used that because for one, I'm the smallest one, and then I also feel like she was dating my ex.
She wasn't even like big, so that's like.
To end this whole story.
But yeah, she was talking to my ex, so I feel like she just
after all that happened that same day, she came up to our lunch table, asked to speak to Coco. We still don't know what happened to this conversation. They squashed it, but she was still beefing with me, and she didn't like her because she was dating. She used to date Red. Red used to date her, but before he dated her, he dated her.
Yeah.
So she definitely didn't like her at all.
What did I have to do? Nothing.
Then Red told
but my thing is like, I let y'all have it. Like I was never disrespectful.
But do y'all see the pattern? I felt like she always wanted to beef with somebody's ex-girlfriend. Like nobody's worried about you. Like I have a whole new boyfriend. You sitting here trying to like start something with me, and I'm not even on that no more. She not even on that no more. You beefing with her by yourself. So. I think she just was mentally challenged.
All right. But there was a point where, like, I was beefing with her, but it wasn't even about that. It was about the simple fact that I'm tired of you. Like, this is a constant thing. This thing has been going on for 2 years. And when I first met her, I tried to be cool with her. I swear I did. But once I tried to speak to you, you ignored me. Not once, but twice. I won't ever speak to you again. I won't spit on you with fire.
Oh, and then we found, and then to end the story, we found out that Coco was the one that snitched.
Yeah.
I mean, not Coco, Becky. Sorry. Becky was the one.
Yeah, Becky was the one who snitched on.
Ren told me.
Yeah, so if you were ever wondering, if you ever went to our school, you was ever wondering who snitched, it was Becky. So, yeah.
Who caused them to go home, you know.
So, yeah, that was the story time,
But no, funny, like, that was so pointless because everybody got to graduate, everybody went to prom.
Right.
It's literally just doing stuff for the plot and just to add a little twist to turn to the journey, but everybody still made it, so it was just like... But, yep, y'all, that was the story time. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, I know what I was just thinking about. You cut that off. This is something different. Coming back for good, so let